Yes, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the TG podcast. It's Monday. It's that time again to talk Arsenal, and I wish we could be sat here today smiling, buzzing, but no, we're sat here after another defeat. 3 games on a bounce now. 3 defeats in a row. That's 1 win in 7 games for Arsenal Football Club. And we're here once again. We're at the FA Cup. We obviously lost yesterday, guys, to Liverpool 2-0. And we're going to go through that game, dissect it and all that stuff. And it's another defeat, people. And I wish we could be sat here buzzing right now because it's really flattened us. That's for sure. And I'm sure Arsenal fans can agree with that. But of course, we're joined by the two regulars. Seb, Rory, big up yourself, guys, for both coming on as always. How you guys been apart from Arsenal?
Yeah, been all right.
Seb, you all good, bro?
This is just depressing. This is absolutely depressing. The thing is, it stays on your mind all day. Doesn't matter what you do. You're always thinking about it. You always get reminded of it.
Yeah.
I'm this close now to being an Arteta out person. I'm dangerously close now.
Apologies, guys. By the way, I don't know what's going on. I've had a mad cough today and everything. Like fucking everything's going wrong. Arsenal playing shit. I swear I've got something wrong with me, man. The past 2 weeks I've had this really bad cough. So
it's Mikel Arteta that's done it. You just have to make a joke of it because it just
guys, we got to go back quickly to last podcast. My man like Seb made the funniest comment I've ever heard on the channel. Yeah, this is his iconic moment right here. I'll always remember this. I want trophies, not dogs. That was the best comment I've ever heard, bro. That is staying with we're staying with us forever, man. That is absolutely quality. But yeah. Anyway, people, hit like buttons up as always. Leave your thoughts down below. Big up everyone. All real ones as always, guys. Make sure you go and follow, obviously, Seb on Instagram, Talk After FC, and give a sub to Rory as well. You guys know them by now if you are regulars. So yeah, guys, let's get into it. I'll start with you, Seb. Obviously, you was at the game, wasn't you, mate? Yesterday.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's another defeat for Arsenal. We're at the FA Cup as well. It's like, once again, Seb, we're getting knocked out in the early rounds. Ever since this manager won the FA Cup, it seems, every since after that, he keeps getting us knocked out we keep capitulating in the early rounds. And once again, we're out the FA Cup now, to Liverpool now. This is what I made the game, Seb. I was like, well, we're talking about the same thing again, which we did last podcast, and the game before that, and the game before that, and there's many other games this season. Our attack, yet again. The end product, yet again. This final third, yet again. Like, how many times are we going to sit here and say that attack has been awful this season? And how many times are we going to sit here saying that we need a striker ASAP? Because we had, once again, plenty of chances. And I thought that first half we dominated Liverpool. And me and Rory was doing the watch on it. We was like, you know what? We've started off really well here. That first half, we was like, we actually dominated. We're actually dominating these lot, and we should be about 2-3-0 up at half time. But once again, didn't take our chances, and then we ended up getting punished. Yeah, I mean, again, the subtle Arteta. Why the hell has he been on Trossard and Smith Rowe in the 87th minute? What would you expect them to do in 87th minute? Why is Eddie Nketiah coming on before them? Honestly, bro. Out of the FA Cup, Seb, bro. Just give your whole thoughts on that, bro.
This is just not acceptable anymore. It's not acceptable. Everyone knows what the problems are. But they're going to continue to be there time and time again unless you address them. Or unless you have a plan B, or unless you change your style. It was just more of the same. What you saw against West Ham, what you saw against Fulham, what you saw against Villa, and what you've seen in other games. It's just beyond ridiculous. And the goals we're conceding again. First one from set pieces, again. And the second one against the run of play. I'm like, what is going on here? And this is a competition that brought this manager any time in the first place. This was the competition. But yet for the last 4 years, we have not got past the fourth round. For the last 4 years. Like, does anyone need to call this out? Because our season now is in serious danger of unraveling if we do not sort this attack out. You can talk all you want about, oh, look what Arteta's done, look at the foundations he's done, and look how we rebuild the squad. But there comes a point when you have to get someone in that can take you to the next level. There comes a point when you say, enough is enough. And I'm dangerously at that point now. I wanted us to win that cup, and it was very important we stayed in that cup. And do I see us getting out of this bad run easily? No, I don't really. Because trust me, a losing run is just as hard to get out of as a winning run. And I've seen nothing in these last few games to suggest that it's going to change. Yes, this might be good. Yes, we might be creating chance after chance after chance after chance. But if you can't put the ball in the back of the net, it means nothing. And all you ever do is leave yourself open at the other end. And that's what happened yet again. Just shoot, get someone else, come someone in to put the ball in the back of the net. And another alternative solution that actually works our season, you play Martinelli out wide and you play Trossard down the middle. Kai down the middle doesn't work. He slows it down. Eddie in the middle doesn't work. It really, really ain't difficult. But yet, honesty, look at that Liverpool team. No Salah, no Van Dijk, no Szoboszlai, no Robertson, no Tsimikas, no Endo. And we've got them again in a few weeks. Imagine what we're going to be like when they all come back. Because I'm sorry, if we can't beat them at the Emirates without those set of players, and at the end they were bringing on youngsters who I've never heard of before. I'm like, what does that tell you? Seriously, questions have seriously got to be asked because this can't go on. This is beyond a joke, and our season now is in danger of unraveling. Because of these same problems up front, can't hit a bar and door. The same ways we do conceding goals from set pieces. Teams have worked us out. Like I said on the previous podcast last week, teams have worked us out. But there's no plan B, no style. That was no different to what you've been seeing in the West Ham game. No difference. Was there really one good save Alisson had to make? No. Okay, Odegaard hit the bar. Well, so did Liverpool twice. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is terrible. And okay, fair enough. Reece Nelson, I've said maybe he should start. Have some games. But I'm sorry, he ain't good enough. He ain't good enough. Got too many players at this club, and most of that bench he doesn't trust. Again, Smith Rowe and Trossard on 80 minutes after 80 minutes. How many subs did Liverpool make before we brought them on? How many?
Yeah, exactly.
All of them, I think.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh my goodness. And people honestly expect us to be getting back in the title race and be going for Champions League glory from what you're seeing. What are you seeing right now? What are you seeing? You're seeing the same old dross week in, week out. But yet we're not allowed to criticise and we're not allowed to question him.
Seb, I thought Rome wasn't built in a day, though. That's what I've heard today.
Yeah, and at the same time, Rome doesn't buy
4 years, nearly over 500 million spent.
Also, did Rome buy Kai Havertz for 65 million?
Yes. Did he buy Fabio Vieira for 34 million?
No.
These are the questions he's got to ask. He buys these players. He picks this team. And people
at the same time,
it wasn't Arteta's fault that we're not scoring. Yes! Excuse me. He's the one that picks these players. He's the one that motivates these players. It's his job. Who else's fault is it? He buys
at the same time, was Rome built in 4 years?
And brings them on the subs on too late. It's his job to find a way, to have a plan B. He has one way. Everyone knows how to play us. It's his job. And I've said it, win me a trophy this season or bye-bye. I'm not backing down on that. And I'm telling you now, if he gets us knocked out against Porto, pack your bags and get out. I have simply had enough. One trophy out of 16. One trophy with not your squad. And with your squad, you can't win anything. A run, one win out of 7. And this is our worst run under Mikel Arteta ever. Even when we, in his first couple of seasons, when we were on that bad run, this is the worst. If this happened at Real Madrid, the manager's job would be on the line. So why can't we question this? And look at the teams that we're losing to. And yes, Liverpool are a good side, but like I said, look who they had out. The West Ham side we lost to, that was there for the taking without their 2 main centre-backs. A Paqueta got taken off at half-time. A Fulham side that is poor. A Villa side that was there for the taking after everything got taken out of them against City during that week. And look at the games we got coming up. Palace, Forest, Liverpool, West Ham before Porto. Look at the games we've got coming up. Palace at home. I'm telling you now, they're just if we can't break these teams down, how on earth are we going to break them down? Roy Hodgson, that's how he plays. He'll look at all this and he'll fancy that. Forest, now they've got Nuno. That's the way he plays. Counter-attacking. Puts everyone behind. Counter-attacking. Plus, plus the last 2 times we've gone there, we've lost. Liverpool again again at the Emirates. West Ham away. We all know how that's gone this season in both those games. Seriously, I'm really worried now. Our season is a danger of unraveling unless this manager sorts his team out, finds a way of finding fluidity to attack, get some players in. You keep going on about financial fair play. Well, how come today I hear we're in talks with Amadou Onana? And yes, as much as I would like him and as much as I think he's a great player and would improve our squad, that's not the main issue now. It's getting someone in that can put the ball in the back of the net. Are you honestly telling me there's no one out there that can put those chances in the back of the net? Do me a favour.
Yeah, it's absolute straight facts as always, man. Yeah,
I've been telling most people agree with what I say, but people still like to argue with me, say, "Oh, stop your moaning, oh, blah blah." Hello,
nah.
This is what you're backing here. This is what you're backing. No trophies, playing this dire football, no fluidity, no goals. From top at Christmas to 4th, getting knocked out of the FA Cup. This is what you're backing here.
At the end of the day, right, we are entitled to call this stuff out as
exactly. Like I said, if this happened at Real Madrid, the manager's job would be on the line. Exactly. People keep saying, "Oh, why do you keep comparing us to them? It's irrelevant comparisons." No, it's not.
Mate, we're Arsenal Football Club. They don't get with
the big club mentality.
First club in England, mate. Exactly. Club in England.
Big club mentality. That is a proper club that knows how to run, and a proper club that gets what it takes to win. And plus, we were moving to the Emirates to compete with them or be like them.
Exactly.
So don't tell me don't stop comparing us to them. No, we will keep doing that until the club start doing what they said they would do whilst with the Emirates move. We'll keep doing this. And if people do not like it, like I've said a few weeks ago, maybe this channel ain't for you. Because we speak facts on here and we'll tell the truth as we see it. Not just get into this fake positivity. Sorry, my tongue twist. Over things that are clearly not working and you know deep down are not likely to work.
Absolute facts, Seb, as always.
I had enough. I'll be here all night.
Absolute facts as always, Seb, man. I couldn't agree more. Right, let's come to Rory, man. Arsenal, bro. You know, that is 3 defeats on the bounce, 1 win in 7 games now, out of the FA Cup. How are you feeling, bro? You know, I want to ask you this. Is the season, I mean, the season's crumbling for me, but you really confident that we're going to go and win the Premier League or the Champions League at this
No.
rate, bro?
No chance. It's prolonging the inevitable at the moment. Every single game we're sat here talking about our finishing. Even the games where we have won this season, we've even spoken about how poor our finishing is. And seeing as I'm toxic and negative, let's lay off the manager until later on, yeah? Yesterday, in terms of the performance itself, it actually wasn't that bad. I thought Ramsdale was excellent in goal. Ben White was okay at right back. Saliba and Gabriel were brilliant. Kivior was actually okay until he scored the own goal. Rice and Jorginho I thought were really good. Odegaard was okay. The attack, though, in Saka, Kai Havertz, and I thought Nelson was okay. So I would say 40 to 50% of the team actually played okay yesterday. But Kai Havertz, right? Honest to God, he was in robotic mode yesterday. Do you think you're playing in Sunday League, brother? You think you've got all the time in the world to unleash your shot? This is Liverpool. You've got to be instinctive. Shot, bang. But no, touch, pass, touch, pass, touch, pass, touch, fucking pass. Every single time. Get me a striker that wants to shoot and score. And I'm not saying splash 100 million on Ivan Toney, but sign someone who can actually score goals and is not willing to take 1,000,000 fucking touches. I can't be bothered with it any longer. Now let's turn to the manager, right? Yesterday, I don't blame him for the performance. But when you look at the bigger picture, it is his fault. He's the one who signed these players, right? In the summer, mate, I can't stand the fact these lot were rating the transfer window 9, 10s because we signed Declan Rice. Good one. Yeah, that worked out, didn't it? And then in January, I know it's the 8th now, and I'm gonna give it time, but we don't have a strategy in this transfer window. We're linked with rumours here and there, nothing about a striker whatsoever. And the thing is, whenever we do watch Arsenal Football Club, and Arteta's on the sideline, and whenever we miss chances, he's always upping arms. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Good! I want you to have that realisation that we need a fucking striker. Right? Edu must be whispering in his ear, you know what? We've got this guy available. No, I want a fucking goalkeeper instead. Come on. What is this guy doing? The only forward players we've signed under this manager are Jesus and Trossard. And one of them isn't even a striker, and the other is predominantly a left winger. So, I don't know. All he signed is, again, midfielders, defenders. Is he trying to turn us into some Atletico Madrid or David Moyes, is Everton? Or what is he trying to do? And you can say, oh, now he's under pressure. Now we understand. Bro, he was under pressure weeks ago. I don't understand. He was under pressure weeks ago. I said this after Fulham. Right, the pressure is on. And look, I really wanted to win this competition, man, because beating Liverpool would have been a huge statement. And instead, we're just seeing the same thing that we've been saying week in, week out. I'm even wearing the same top as I did in the last podcast. Because if Arsenal could act the same, I can act the same, can't I? Useless. I'm telling you now, if he gets knocked out in the Champions League by Porto. Pack your bags, take care, get out. Because, look, I'm seeing Newcastle fans saying Eddie Howe is under pressure at Newcastle. But when we look at this manager at Arsenal, is he under pressure? No, not at all. So, oh my, I can't get my head around it. And, yeah, look, again, the substitutions late on. What does Smith Rowe have to do to start? Trossard coming on, right? And the thing is, he said in his post-match interview, I believe, after the game, that we want to get the best out of these so-called fringe players. Well, that's a lie, isn't it? Because Kivior is someone that he wants to get rid of. And bear in mind, he subbed him off against Fulham, yet he's then starting at left-back again against Liverpool. Someone worked that one out. So he's someone that he wants to get rid of. Jorginho and El Neni are out of contract in the summer. You've got Nelson, who he doesn't use. Smith Rowe he doesn't use. The only player from that bench he uses most of the time is Eddie Nketiah. And look, let's be honest, if Zinchenko was fit, then he would have been starting at left back, so Kivior would be stinking up the bench. So in theory, he says he wants to get the best out of the players that he already has. And also, I'm forgetting about Trossard, that we're playing him in the wrong fucking position. Right? The players that he wants to get the best out of is either he wants to get rid of, or either the players he wants to get rid of are out of contract, or he's playing them in the wrong flipping position. I don't understand. Right? Maybe have some trust in your first 11 instead of looking towards your bench. Right? Maybe sub off Kai Havertz, play Trossard through the middle, or Martinelli through the middle to an extent, and sub on Smith Rowe on the left, sub one of the youngsters in Waneri. Just do something. And people say, oh, the youngsters aren't ready. Liverpool brought on 2 NPCs from their academy that I've never heard of before. And what did they do? They went and scored. I'm sure it's not rocket science. We can see from set pieces, yet we can't even beat the first man. Whether it's Trossard, Saka, Martinelli. It's always easy pickings for the goalkeeper. I don't understand. What has happened to Nicholas Jova, by the way? A couple of seasons ago, we only conceded 2 from set pieces. And now, has he been sacked or something? Because we're conceding set pieces week in, week out. Honest to God. And I don't know whether you guys will agree with me. And I think I said on yesterday's match reaction, on yours and mine, we might as well just give one of the youngsters a chance. And I look towards left back especially. We have Lino Sousa on the bench, a natural left back. I think it's about time we give him an opportunity. Because Kivior, I'm sorry, it's not his fault and I'm not blaming him, but he is doing an awful job at that Zinchenko role. Can't invert, and he's not that quick either. People are telling me that he is quick. I've seen Milk turn quicker than him. So, look, you can say, oh, Sousa's not ready. He cannot do worse than what Kivior's doing at the moment. He can't.
He's natural proper. He's natural proper. That knows what he's doing.
Huh?
He's an actual proper.
Yeah. You remember the game we watched on the 18s, West Ham Arsenal at the Emirates, and I think he played in it, didn't he? At left back.
He looked good.
Yeah, he did.
And there you go. Well, there you go. Does Arteta not watch these youngsters play?
Yeah, like Sousa didn't even come from our academy. I think we signed him from West Brom, didn't we? So that's another one of his signings that he doesn't trust. Honestly, I don't understand. Who knows? He could invert. He could do it better than Zinchenko does. I mean, Jesus Christ. And if it doesn't work out, then fair enough. but give it a go. This guy, oh my days, galaxy brains everything. And shits everything up. It's just, I can't get over it, man.
Yeah, he came from West Brom, but then he went straight into when we bought him, he went into our academy. But
yeah, and now he's in our Champions League squad.
Yeah. No, but this is a thing, Rory. Like, I think I said this to you yesterday as well. That game against PSV was a perfect time to play those youngsters. They didn't come off the bench. They didn't come off the bench.
Awful for months.
No, but yet in that game,
he brought in Ben White, who was injured.
Yes, and Saka's been carrying injuries.
Yes.
So why on earth did you even send them out there? The judges said this.
Yeah, big up.
Why on earth did you send them out there to a dead rubber game when they were clearly not fit and needed a rest? It didn't matter if we won that game or not, or drew or not. It didn't matter. But he's sending them out there and didn't give the youngsters a chance.
I don't understand why they're this. I don't understand why there's
appalling management. That is.
I don't know why there's this force field around Saka and Havertz.
Yeah.
The fact we can't sub them off when they're having poor games. Right? What we could do, as I said, move Martinelli through the middle, play Smith Rowe on the left, because Martinelli's clearly not been effective on the left-hand side in recent games. Don't let that performance last night paper over any cracks, because he's been awful so far this season. So maybe move him through the middle and play Smith Rowe on the left. But no. We're going to keep Kai Havertz on. He's having a fantastic game, isn't he? He's only missed 4 sitters and misplaced every fucking pass.
Not good enough.
And we bought him for 65 million, so we'll keep him on.
He doesn't fit into our setup. He doesn't fit in.
Yeah, and the fact this manager said in his press conference that he's a midfielder, yet he's playing him up top.
Oh my goodness.
He doesn't even have a position for Havertz. And again, it's not Havertz's fault. He just... What is the point? Right? He came from a mid-table Chelsea side, and Arsenal, who finished runners-up in that Premier League title last season, if that team calls up a player like Kai Havertz, who's been sitting in mid-table with Chelsea for 2023, well, for the majority of last season, should I say, he's going to obviously take the move, isn't he? So I don't blame him for coming to Arsenal, because Chelsea are utter dog. So, look, I don't know. I mean, if you look at that summer window, goalkeepers, Raya and Ramsdale, didn't need to strengthen that position whatsoever. Whether you think Matt Turner's good enough, he was more than good enough to be a number 2. So, no point in signing Raya, and he's not exactly an upgrade on Ramsdale. And to be fair, Ramsdale was actually brilliant last night. I'm not taking that away from him. Left back, Zinchenko. We signed Jurrien Timber, fair enough. Bear in mind, Jurrien Timber got injured when the transfer window was still open. So we did the logical thing of loaning Kieran Tierney out to weaken that area. Good job. Who's our Saliba backup, Mikel? Rob Holding. Oh wait, we've let him go, haven't we? So we have no Saliba backup, and Timber's out injured, and Tomiyasu's at African Cup of Nations. Did he not know?
Asia Cup.
Yeah, did he not know that the African Cup of Nations or Asian Cup of Nations are throughout January? Did he not know that injuries are part of the game? I don't know. Midfield, Thomas Partey. Who's our cover for him? Jorginho. Oh, but we had him from last season. Oh, look, but it's Jorginho. No, but who is our, adequate backup to Thomas Partey? Oh, it's El Neni. What? The player's been here for what, 5 years?
A joke. Absolutely.
Declan Rice. We signed him this summer. Who's going to cover for him when he has to eventually cover for Thomas Partey in that CDM role? El Neni? What? You've already said El Neni. Okay, moving on. Odegaard. Who's there to give him some sort of competition? Because Smith Rowe, we know, is injury prone. Is it James Maddison coming in? No, it's Kai Havertz for 65 million. What about the Saka backup? Who's there to provide cover for him? I know. Let's terminate Pepe's contracts instead and not replace him. Good one. Who's our striker, Mikel? Eddie Nketiah. Oh, but we had him from last season. Oh no, got no one. Like, what is going on with our flipping recruitment? People are honestly bewildered into thinking our recruitment is absolutely brilliant because we've got players in that have got us into a title charge, when in reality, Arteta has not had any of his number one targets, maybe 3 or 4. And let's be honest, we've had some stinkers in there. Like, how's Cedric still here?
No one knows.
How is he still at this football club? And he is getting more chances in this first team than players like Walters, who actually have a future at Arsenal Football Club.
And we know Cedric is out the door. Arteta clearly doesn't want him. He was trying to push him out in the summer.
Yeah,
he's going to try and push him out this month. Yeah, he's getting game time ahead of him.
To Kolasinac. Remember when he threw Kolasinac in a back 3 against Man City when we were trying to get rid of him? That reminds me of this Cedric situation where we're playing him in a Champions League game. I know it was dead rubber, but Cedric playing in the Champions League, like, I don't think I'll ever get over the fact he was playing Champions League minutes for Arsenal. Honest to God. And look, Edu, Vinay, Richard Garlick, whatever the fuck his name is, and the Cronkies, get your act together, stop divvying about, and actually sign a forward. Because it's clear we need one. And this is a result of neglecting accountability for the manager who believes it's okay to throw cup competitions in the fucking bin.
Rory's cooking, guys. Come on.
Look, we're only saying you how it is.
Man's spitting facts as always, bro.
I mean, I'm done. And look, I'm not saying sack Arteta now. That's not what I'm trying to say. But don't come at me and say that this guy is not under any pressure.
He has to be.
Don't. Because if you do, then I'm sorry. I have to name you deluded. Because 4 years now, and you know, if it doesn't win anything, then where are we actually going? Where are we actually going as a football club? So look, I'm not saying I want the manager sacked now, but I'm actually on edge. And if we don't sign anyone this January, then oh my goodness me. I think I may have to deactivate for a while. I can't lie.
For real.
If we don't sign anyone this January, because Liverpool, like I said it in the last pod, how on earth are they suddenly better than us? I don't understand.
Like,
we finished like 20 points. Yes, exactly. I'm telling you now, if we had Jurgen Klopp yesterday, then we win that game.
Oh, easily. If we had Klopp last season, we win that title. We had Klopp, we'll be top of the league.
Well, exactly.
Yeah. It's not rocket science. But yeah, I heard some people saying, oh, but if you sacked him now, who realistically could do better? You're having a laugh.
This is...
Oh, if you buy Allegri, it'll be a disaster. If you buy Simeone, it'll be a disaster. People are saying that because, the style of play.
The thing is, when they say that, say if Arteta left tomorrow, just in hindsight, and he went to a team like Barcelona, yeah, if Arteta left, we wouldn't shut the club down, would we, Seb?
No.
Like, we would have
to
go
exactly.
So what are they on about?
There's lots of people saying that, it would have been a disaster. Simeone wouldn't work, Allegri wouldn't work. Don't be silly.
Zidane's available. Hansi Flick's available.
There's
managers out
only
here
done
who
it
are
to
winners
Bayern Munich.
still.
Zidane's only done it at Real Madrid. Don't be stupid.
No.
Yeah. Like they're going to look towards Hansi Flick's record at Germany. At the end of the day, that's international footballer.
Yeah,
Football,
look what he did at
sorry.
Bayern. He won 6 trophies in one season at Bayern Munich.
I mean, I can't. I don't get it. I would rather Hansi Flick than Zidane, but if we're going to go and sack him tomorrow, I would not mind. Right? Although I'm not Arteta out yet, if we were going to sack him tomorrow morning, do one.
Yeah, fine by me if we
I
do.
would not care.
I wouldn't complain. Fine by me.
This is where we're at right now, people.
Because honest to God, I don't think I can settle with it anymore because it's the same every week.
I know, it's just awful. It's just awful. Yet we pay our money to go and watch this rubbish. It's just it's terrible.
Look, as for this manager, guys, right? We've all given him massive credit, massive praise because he's got us. Last season, he got us back talking in the title challenge, yeah, and we hadn't been a title challenge for years. Yeah, you know, I remember when we went, you know, we was in the gutter, you know, trying to fight for top 4 a few seasons ago. So fair play on Arteta for getting us into a title challenge last season, right? But let's look to this season. We was meant to kick on from here, Seb. Yeah, we was meant to kick on. And it's like we're going backwards right now.
Yes, we have gone backwards.
We've gone backwards. We've digressed big time. And it comes down to the manager.
I also don't understand that Arteta has now, you know, got us back to title challenging places and that. When before that, we won 4 FA Cups? Title challenging, well, sort of, in 2015-16. We reached the League Cup final. And a Europa League semi-final, including a final the following season. Right? In Arteta's tenure, we've won an FA Cup, and since then, nothing.
Yeah.
We can't even make it past the 4th round of the FA Cup.
Unbelievable.
But the thing is, when we had Wenger, these same fans were complaining that we wasn't winning the league.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And this is what I've been trying to say all this time.
But Arteta, don't you dare say anything towards Arteta that is negativity.
I don't get it. Like, what is this? What is this?
Wenger was a bigger legend. Will be a bigger legend at this club than Arteta will ever be. And that is a fact.
Of course.
Unless if he wins the Premier League or Champions League, which is unlikely, but flipping hell.
It's mad, bro. Seriously. But I don't want to call this, and I said it like last podcast, yeah. I don't want to call this guy a nearly manager, like another Brendan Rodgers type of manager, what he did at Liverpool.
He's turning into.
I think he is.
He's looking like that. And I hate to say it, because we all, of course, as fans, we want him to work out. Of course we do. Yeah. It's like, but at the end of the day, you got to sit there and say, that, you know, at time's a time now where you got to really hold the accountability now for this football club, yeah?
Can't lie. I think he's actually turning into our Ranieri. Forget Brendan Rodgers. Ranieri.
Ranieri did better at Leicester than this guy did because he actually got over the line and he didn't crumble when the pressure was on.
Yeah.
I'm still hurting from that. I'm not swallowing that easily.
We actually thought that white kit would turn us into prime Real Madrid. Wow.
The issue is, even if I say this all the time, even if like we didn't win anything this season, and Arteta wouldn't win anything this season, I don't think the owners will sack him.
No, they won't.
They won't.
They won't.
And then we got to go back to the bigger picture. These owners yet again not holding accountability. I saw something.
Standards. They don't have standards.
No, they don't. I saw an article. I don't know how true it is, but apparently Stan Kroenke said he came to Arsenal not to win trophies or something.
Yeah. I saw that.
We need to know. Real Madrid, proper standards. They've only had one manager in the last 62 years that has lasted longer than 3 seasons. One manager. They don't have any of these phases, all these projects. It's win or out. And then once you serve your purpose at a club, you're sacked. Then you get another one in. Then you get another one in. And their owner comes out and says, winning the Champions League is not a target, it's an obligation.
Mate, I just don't understand that we could have done with players like Tierney and Pepe.
Facts.
Yesterday.
Exactly.
Absolute facts,
This
bro.
manager doesn't think. He's like, oh, you don't go off. No plan, off.
The thing
Well,
is, like,
the thing is, he says he's ruthless. Well, we say, sorry, he's ruthless. But I'm sorry, where's the ruthlessness with the forwards?
No.
They've been missing chances week in, week out, but it's ruthless enough to drop a goalkeeper that didn't need addressing in the first place.
You can go all the way back to Leno with that. You can go all the way back to that.
Honestly, I found this out the other day. We sold Emi Martinez, right, who was actually decent for us. Won us the FA Cup.
yeah, he was.
Since we sold him, we have spent 70 million to get better, and we've not got better.
We haven't. No, we haven't.
It's unbelievable. Well, we had Emi Martinez right there. Martinez and Leno. You didn't need to bloody change it all about.
No, we didn't.
Change the keepers. Like,
How many
you had
goalkeepers?
quality keepers there.
How many goalkeepers has Arteta had in Arsenal? I swear it's about 7 now.
He's got Martinez, Leno, Ramsdale, Turner, Raya, Runnison, yeah. Don't forget that. At least 6.
I swear there's
How
one
many has
more.
he signed, though?
He didn't sign Leno, he signed Ramsdale, he signed Runnison, he signed Raya. Turner. Signed 4 of them. 4 goalkeepers.
Oh my god.
When we should have just stuck with Leno.
5. Matt Ryan, another one in the chat.
Matt Ryan, yeah.
Another
So,
one, yeah.
how many is that?
Thanks for that. 7 he signed. 7 he's
Seven
had.
goalkeepers.
Well, he's had 7, but he signed 5.
Oh, it's crazy,
Fucking
man.
hell.
Unbelievable.
As Rory said as well earlier, like he didn't have to buy Raya,
No, Conquo was for our academy, right?
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
from
Conquo was
and
from
Hein was
our
for
youth.
academy, and Hein was for
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he's had 7 keepers and he signed 5 of them.
it's crazy.
I don't understand. He signed 2 forward players throughout his whole time at Arsenal, yeah. We signed midfielders and defenders. Like, are we actually becoming Atletico Madrid? Like,
This is a joke, bro.
what is going on? And look, I have no words to describe how we've actually regressed. Saka,
Because his manager is overcomplicating things massively.
Yeah, are we forgetting the start of the season?
Yeah, let's not forget that when he was playing Partey at right back and experimenting all that.
Dropping Gabriel for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, let's not forget that.
No wonder Partey doesn't want to play right now because he knows. He knows he's going to be shitted at right back to accommodate Havertz into this team. It's unbelievable. I think that Havertz signing was the biggest mistake we have made in years.
Of course.
100%. And
I can always have that old purple patch.
And people were fearing.
He never does it consistently.
And people were fearing.
The back of my mind, just you. You was going to turn shit again.
Oh, and then people were comparing. And then people were saying at the start of the season that signing is going to make or break his career. Arteta's reign. And it looks like it's breaking.
Looks like it is, man.
Because although he's improved the last month, Let's be honest. Does he fit the system? No. Does he offer much? No. Is he the answer? No. Did we actually really miss him against West Ham? No. No.
We don't have
not
positioning
good enough. He goes on those patches where he's of decent forms. Chelsea fans will tell you that. And then he hides. He barely does nothing. He's not consistent enough. Sorry, he's not good enough.
And the fact he's been involved in a Chelsea side that have sacked, 3 managers? I mean,
yeah,
that's scary to think that we could be next in the pecking order. He's already got Tuchel, Frank Lampard, Potter. Could Arteta be next? I mean, everywhere he goes, he witnesses a sacking from a manager. Like, it's unreal.
This is the thing though, right? Like, I've heard of this fan base of just a majority of them, just a minority of them, yeah, say, oh, just justified Havertz signing because Havertz gives us more control. We can control games better with this new system. I'm like,
wins his aerial duels.
I'm like, seriously, like this is why I want someone like Simeone. I don't care how we play. I want to win football matches. Yeah. I don't care if we control football matches. Yeah, we've been controlling them for the last couple of games, and we're not been picking up any results whatsoever.
Exactly.
What is the difference between Simeone's playing style and the playing style we're currently playing this season?
Yeah, what is the difference? What is the difference?
I mean, we're creating chances, but we can't flipping score.
Simeone is that guy who will get you over the line.
Of course he will.
Yeah.
And he'll demand nothing but 100%. And we're not saying Arteta doesn't do it, because I'm sure he does demand 100%. But does he have it in with him mentally? That's the question. I don't think he does.
No.
And Diego Simeone 100% does. You're not performing. Yeah, you're out there.
I think Hansi Flick would be my main priority.
I like the idea of him, to be fair.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't say. In fact, how old is he now? Not Graham Potter. Come on, let's not be silly. Graham Potter. Nah, I'll pass. Because obviously we are Arsenal Football Club. There is no way Arsenal should have an experienced manager in charge. Inexperienced.
Exactly.
Not experienced. We should be having an experienced manager, not inexperienced.
How about Michel from Girona? He's actually experienced, and look what he's doing there.
That's a shout, to be fair.
Girona. He's an experienced manager. He got Girona promoted in their first season.
He did.
Second season, got them to a 10th place finish.
Yeah.
Now look at him.
That's
he's
progress.
up there, level on points with Real Madrid.
Yeah.
That's progress.
That's progress. Not this rubbish that you see.
Would you guys, because there's a guy available who fouled at Tottenham, Antonio Conte. Would you guys take him?
Yeah, he's a proven winner. Yeah, 110% I'd take him. Just because he failed at Tottenham, that club's not built for trophies. That club's always on top 4. It's like their trophy. But he's got teams over the line. He knows how to win. Yes, I take him.
He's a winner.
Proven winner. I said I wanted him before we went to Spurs. I said I want him. Just because he didn't do it at Tottenham, he beat Arteta to 4th. He still beat your manager. This guy.
Yeah, he did at Tottenham, to be fair.
There you go.
Look.
So don't saying, he's a failure. He beat Arteta.
There's a guy who I always wanted. I think everyone can vouch for this as well. Ancelotti at Real Madrid. But
on a short term, 100%.
100%. And
people definitely take Zidane as well. I don't know why people are against Zidane.
Yeah, why are people against
Zidane? He knows what it takes. Why? He's got better pedigree than Arteta has. Better. Yep. He's won Champions
League. Get rid of most of these fucking hipsters on Twitter as well.
People keep turning their nose at Ancelotti. He failed at Everton. Again, that club is not built for
Everton. Jesus.
Everton.
And he's gone back to Real Madrid and he's won the Champions League.
And now Madrid fans want him out.
Yeah, because they have
Why
high
not?
standards. I say this every week on this podcast.
What about someone like Thomas Tuchel from Bayern Munich?
Yeah?
Yeah, proven winner.
take
Yeah,
it.
why not? He
I
actually did well.
wanted him
What did he do at
when he was
Chelsea?
available.
Champions League inside his first 5 months.
Yeah.
I've always wanted Tuchel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely. And in fact, if anything, Chelsea made the biggest mistake sacking him. Because
Yeah,
he was doing
that's
bits,
true.
and if it wasn't for his points last season, they would have been relegated. Yeah.
And look, I look at the time, although I've always wanted Tuchel, obviously they sacked him last season where we were at our peak, where we were actually playing really, really good football and we were getting results. Like last season, yeah, we may have conceded a couple, but every time we were on the counter last season, I felt like we were going to score.
Exactly.
Like, honestly,
Scary to
there's
play
nothing to get off your seat about. Like every time Arsenal attack nowadays, I'm just slumped to my bed back there.
Yeah,
I'm just
we're
like, well,
boring, we're predictable, we don't look like scoring. Again, yesterday, we keep saying this every week now. Oh, how did we lose that game? Oh, the game could have gone on another
I
half
know.
an hour. We still wouldn't have scored. It's facts.
I know we're so much better than Liverpool as
Yes,
well.
we
So
are.
much better.
On paper, we are.
Yeah.
Like, they had their reserves out for crying
Exactly.
out loud. And they brought on 2 kids at 0-0.
And we're at home. It's not at Anfield. But
Yeah.
how can you go to Anfield and compete with them for the whole game with both their full squads, with their full squads? Well, then they come to the Emirates with changes made, key players missing, bringing on youngsters against nearly our full strength squad, nearly, and then they do that. How is
Let me
that
ask you this.
in a space of weeks? How?
Let me ask you this. What's happens to the Super Mick Arteta chant?
People don't be singing that anymore.
There we go.
Yeah, I know.
Then you get people leaving early.
Yeah.
Leaving
What
early.
are you
West
leaving
Ham.
early for?
What are you leaving early for?
Liverpool yesterday. You saw people walking out. Why do you
Why are
think
you
they're
leaving early
walking out?
for?
I mean, to be fair, let's be honest. It's a pathetic chant anyway. Like, we're singing about Tierney, who's on loan at Spain.
Not even here anymore, is he? Yeah.
Hey, he's not there.
We're on our
This
way
is
to
why when I
Champions
sung
League.
it-
We're already in it, mate.
This is why when I sung it, I changed the lyrics, saying Zinni at the back. Arsenal going to win the Premier League. That's the standard.
Exactly. Look.
Not this rubbish you're hearing. Oh, on our way to Champions League.
No, the
So
Premier
what?
League, Seb. Exactly, bro.
So what? And then putting in a player there that the manager clearly don't rate.
Yeah. It should
Look, I
be
respect-
Arsenal
I like-
making
I like
Champions
the fact
League.
that they're coming up with songs to brighten up the atmosphere. Fair enough. I will never knock
Wait,
that. But
I'm
seriously,
hearing that.
you have to change the lyrics. Last season was the perfect time to change the lyrics.
I'm hearing that we were singing "Shake It El Neni" at the start of the game. Like, bro's in Africa.
Oh my goodness.
Like, come on.
What's that guy ever done to
Actually make
deserve
some
a chance?
chance that actually makes sense.
What's that guy ever done to deserve a chance?
It's only taken us how long? 6 years?
Havertz done to deserve a chance? What's Eddie done to deserve a chance?
I don't know, but players like Gabriel, Trossard,
Ignored.
who've done a lot more. Yeah.
At least Granit
No problem.
Xhaka earned his chance towards the end. At least he earned his because he really
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
step
yeah,
up.
yeah.
They don't give chance to people that have done absolutely nothing.
What, because of the vibes
Oh, come
they
on.
bring to the club? Oh my god.
You gave Ramsdale a
he's,
chance when he first joined before he even kicked a ball. Where was Leno's beforehand?
That's actually a good point.
Yes.
Where was Leno's? Oh my god. I'm not.
Yeah.
It's mad to think that we could be going into the Champions League knockout stages with Eddie Nketiah and Kai Havertz as our
Oh
two
my
strikers.
god!
Surely.
No. Oh.
Do you guys hear what
Surely
Arteta
we
said
can't-
yesterday
surely
in
we
his press
can't
conference?
Yeah.
He literally
Yes,
said
noticed
that
that.
possibly that
Yeah.
we
He
want
has
to
not
sign a striker.
noticed that we're going
Back-
to.
He literally told the fans to back with the players that we got now.
No,
Well, we're trying
Why
to,
didn't
but
you
what
get
are we
guys?
seeing in return?
He
We need to
doesn't
see
back
something in
them.
return so we can back these players.
He
We need to
doesn't
see
back
something in
them.
return. At least when Klopp does it, he sees things in return. They pay for him.
Yeah. Also, did you see before the game that Arsenal fans on Twitter were posting, "Oh wow, Eddie Nketiah banged one in the top bins. Isn't that wonderful?"
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Oh my
I
god!
saw that as well.
Honest to
It's like, is this what it's come to
God.
now?
What is
Only
going on?
Tottenham
with
do
our club?
things. Only Tottenham do things like that. Come on.
Why can we score goals in our own net instead of the opposition?
Exactly.
I can't understand.
We saw it with Partey.
Give you a have to show our forwards how to how it's done. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I feel like yesterday was on the players more than the manager himself. Because look, I thought the tactics were there. I thought the style of play was okay. We just could not score. Arteta can sell the tactics. We can't teach him how to put the ball in the fucking net. You can't walk onto the pitch, stand in the striker's role and go, "Guys, you're going to play the ball to me and I'm going to show you how it's fucking done." Like, you know where I'm coming from? It's just, at the same time, I think the players let him down last night. But, again, when you look at the bigger picture,
Yeah.
the manager is to blame.
Yeah.
For buying these
They're
players.
both as much to
signing
blame
for a
as
new
each
deal.
other. Both. They're
Yeah.
both as much to blame. He picks these players, he signs these players, he gives them contracts. It's his job to motivate and get the best out of what he's got and to make this squad as good as he can.
Bro, it's basically throwing a dart. That'll do. It's landed on Nelson. He'll get the nod tonight.
It's just a shambles. It really is, people.
I'm telling you now, gets us naught out of Porto, then it's bye-bye, Mikel.
Mate, I'm not even confident for that game. Said we saw him last season against Sporting.
Oh no.
Yeah.
When you know, and not with the way we're playing at the moment, because
No,
it's
not.
very us-like to lose that first leg, and in the second leg we can't break them down.
The first leg's away, isn't it, as well?
Yeah. Very Arsenal-like to lose that game, and then the second leg we can't break them down, especially
This
the way we're
manager's
playing.
European pedigree is fucking
It's
awful.
awful. Yeah,
Show.
it's absolutely shocking.
Olympiacos, Sporting, Villarreal.
Yeah, it's awful.
Hopefully, Timber and Partey are back. Or else we're flipping screwed.
Who knows?
We're going to have to stick Kivior as the left back going into that
Oh my
Champions League
God.
game. As I said, throw in Sousa for a couple of games, and it doesn't work out, then albeit.
He hasn't even tried it.
No,
Yes,
How do you know it's not
he's
going to work?
brave enough
How
to
do you
play
know it's
fucking
not going to
Partey
work
right
if you
back.
don't try?
He's brave enough to drop Gabriel and stick Partey at right back. So why can't you have trust in youngsters after all?
How does he know it's
Wineri,
not
give
going
him
to
a
work if you don't
chance.
try
This
it?
Arteta guy's a dictator, man. Doesn't
Look
want
what
to
happened, yeah? Look what happened when we gave trust in players like Saka when he first came in.
Exactly.
He's now our main
Yeah,
player.
Emery that did it.
Martinelli, Smith Rowe, all these players that we gave
He's
debuts to.
Unai Emery that did it.
Yeah,
Not Arteta.
that's what I know. I know Emery was all for Arsenal. Yeah, that's one thing I gave him big credit for. He actually gave the youth a chance.
He did.
He even played players like Joe Willock as well for quite a while.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, another player I've forgotten that he actually binned. Florian Balogun. You reckon he's not good enough?
Yeah, we need a goal.
he didn't even give him a chance in pre-season. He didn't
No,
even
he
play in
didn't.
pre-season, Balogun. Why?
Oh, he
I mean,
did.
he made a
In
couple
one
of
the games.
cameos.
In one of the games
He
against.
played one game against Nürnberg, and then he was benched
Yeah,
after that.
that game he did.
Yeah.
That was it.
Right, so he misses a really good opportunity in that Nürnberg game, in pre-season, by the way, which doesn't mean anything. Dropped. When Trossard has a bad game, on the bench you go, Mr. Trossard.
Exactly. When Eddie has
But
a bad game, he's starting every week.
He doesn't do Saka, bloody Zinchenko when he's fit.
Dallas has a bad game, he's starting every week.
Wait,
You're trolling. Ivan Toney scored a hat-trick behind closed doors today.
That's twice in two
Nice one.
weeks now. He scored a hat trick behind closed doors.
Look, I'm not even saying splash 100 million on Ivan Toney. Just someone who can score goals.
No, yeah, we just
We
need a goal scorer.
Like Ian Wright said, we need a killer.
Bro, over the last 4 years, when Arteta's been here, you're telling me there's not been strikers available? Haaland, when he was at Salzburg, was available.
Yeah.
Ollie Watkins, flipping, what's his face? Vlahovic.
That's who we
When he was at
wanted.
Fiorentina. So many players. But instead, nah. We're going to sign a bunch of goalkeepers. I mean, it won't surprise me. We'll see bloody Ramsdale playing as a right back next week. I can't lie. This is what he does.
We rule it out of the way he's going, where he's playing.
Yeah, it's mad. But guys, we ain't got a game now till the 20th of January. They're going to Wolverhampton training in Dubai, guys.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, is that a treat?
Like that as well. It's going to fucking Dubai.
Is that a treat for this bad run of form? Maybe we'll stay here and train in the cold.
Nah, quite frankly,
Is that a treat?
I actually hoped that there was a replay because them players didn't deserve a trip to Dubai.
No, they don't.
They don't.
If you're gonna go out there, training only. None of this desert rubbish.
Nah, let's train in Dubai instead. Because we're stuck here in this shitty weather.
Work hard because you've got a big second half of the season now. It's your responsibility, manager and players, to turn this around. Because we are fed up of coming on these podcasts week in, week out and saying the same thing.
Yeah,
fed up with it. Work hard out there and get fit, and then bring it back and start scoring goals.
We need
work on those set pieces as well. Because I'm fed up with us conceding the same type of goal. Sick and tired of it.
Yeah.
Work hard. And training only.
Facts. And this window as well, man. This transfer window.
Yeah. Edu, Arteta, do your job. Or you can pack your bags and go.
The thing is, Seb, I don't know if it's true yet, but someone told me we have 70 million because of Champions League money.
Yeah, and people are saying that we don't have any money to spend.
Exactly.
There we go then. There we go.
Where did the 66 million come from? Where did the 66 million come from?
I don't know.
Like,
people use this as this.
I'm sick and tired of all these excuses, guys. Like, oh, we're broke. We can't sign anyone. It's not Eddie's fault if we don't sign anyone.
Injuries. Everyone's got injuries.
Yeah, we've got injuries. Oh, Rome wasn't built in a day. Just back him.
Look how far he's done. Look what he's done. Has he won any trophies apart from one FA Cup?
No, we got dogs instead.
Dogs will win. What's that gonna do?
Seb, we got dogs instead, didn't we, mate?
Exactly. I really, honestly, do not care less, and I'm getting fed up with this. I really, honestly am.
Nah,
I wanted to win that cup,
man.
and I want to be challenging for that title. And in the space of a week, you've thrown it all in the bin.
This is what we said before, Seb. Like when Wenger won the FA Cup, yeah, they all put banners outside the stadium. Wenger out, get him out.
Exactly.
But now with Arteta, it's
don't
trust the process. We're in phase 4.
Oh, phase.
How about ugly bugger?
Fell with it. Look what happened. Does that happen at Real Madrid? Does that happen at Bayern Munich? No.
Best looking Spaniards we know. Huge banner.
I'll give you another example. When Brighton, Chris Hughton took over Brighton, they were bottom of the championship. Kept them up that first season. Next season, got them promoted. Next season, kept them in the league. Season after that, kept him in the league. Sacked him. Now look at Brighton now. Because the process has ended. So don't tell me you can't sack someone just when they haven't finished their project or just because they've done great.
Of course you can.
Of course you can.
Of course you can.
Newcastle's ownership are more ambitious than ours.
Of course you can.
Like, they know Eddie Howe's under pressure.
Yeah, he'll be gone soon. Because trust me, those owners will not accept that for much longer. He will be gone soon. There's only so much you can do before you say, you know what? Thank you. Bye-bye.
Facts.
Yeah. We did the same with Emery as well. For the same reason, because we've regressed from the season we had, reached the Europa League final. We were 5th, I believe. Yeah, we bottled top 4, but still we finished 5th.
Yeah.
When he was sacked, we were 12th. Gone.
Yeah.
And now because we are challenging at the top, right? 2nd to then 4th, that is regression.
It is.
Exactly. And even with
Even
fans,
if you win a trophy,
and even if some fans still like Arteta and want him in, fair enough. That's absolutely fine. But you can come out and question it and say that wasn't very good and criticise when things aren't going to plan. Even if you still want him in, you can come out and say this ain't good enough. Of course you can.
I mean, I can't explain it. Like, the losses we've had this season, you can sort of lay off if it's Man City and Liverpool. But the fact is, we've not lost to Man City or Liverpool so
We
far
haven't even beaten Fulham this season.
Anfield, and we beat Man City. Right? Our 4 losses, I believe, are from Newcastle, who are in awful form. Villa didn't win that game because we didn't take our chances. West Ham at home, and then Fulham.
You haven't even beaten Fulham this season. 1 point out of 6 against a poor Fulham side.
It's embarrassing.
In one of the games, they're down to 10 men.
Do me a favour.
And look, we don't want to come out and, act like this every flipping time.
No, it's training, bro.
Of course we don't.
Yeah, it really
We want to be
is.
that talking positively, like we were on the earlier podcast in the season.
Yeah.
Of course we do.
Yeah, last season.
Yeah.
We're singing Super Mick Arteta as well.
I kept saying every
Exactly.
week, we're winning this league, because I was excited.
Exactly.
Am I excited now?
Exactly.
No.
Fuck all, mate. Seriously.
I just...
I don't also say about. Am I right in saying this? That is, in terms of these cup competitions now, he's won 1 out of 16.
Yeah. That's not good enough. Yeah.
And that wasn't even with his own team.
Yeah. And we've not got
1 out of
past the
16
4th
cup
round since
competition.
he won the FA Cup. 4 years. We've not got past the 4th round.
Yeah.
What? That is not good.
It's unbelievable. And the teams we got knocked out by as well. Forest, Southampton.
Yeah, Southampton. I remember that. Yeah.
Oh my
Crazy.
days. We've been knocked out by anyone else?
Liverpool and Man City.
Liverpool and City.
Oh yeah, Man City.
But both of those
played
games,
them.
we should have won both those games. Like even at the Etihad, we should have took the games again more.
If we put out a stronger team in that game, I reckon we win that. We should have put out our strongest team that day.
And this is why I'm so gutted about the League Cup as well. People call it the Mickey Mouse Trophy. And
Exactly.
we've won 2 in our history.
Yeah.
We've won 2 in our history.
And it's a trophy. Hello.
It's a trophy. Exactly.
Of course it's a trophy.
Of course it is.
Us Liverpool and City fans have won it a lot recently.
These same people are hyping up the Community Shield. Like it's a
charity game.
Yeah, like it's a trophy, but they have the audacity to say the League Cup is a Mickey Mouse
we don't want
trophy.
the League
No
Cup.
one cares.
League Cup is better than charity shields.
Oh, any day.
You know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, any day.
that's the only thing.
You
that
all
these
know
fans
that.
are somewhat sugarcoating. At least we got the Charity Shield. Oh, do me a favour.
Come on, turn it
Actually,
in.
You honestly think people look back at your CV and say charity shields?
We actually won that game on penalties as well. We didn't even win in 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, but don't use that. Don't use that. A win's a win, but still, that's not a competition. A win's a win. If you won a Champions League on penalties, you take it. So,
I mean, like everyone loves to wind up the community show. Oh my God, we're back! Like this is a proper trophy. We do it for cap, all right. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Right, we're not actually serious when we say, "Oh, the Community Shield is brilliant. It's nice to win a trophy, and that's first trophy in the bag." We don't actually mean that. We're just happy that our club has won a game of football.
Exactly.
And because you're in that final, you're in there to win it. So you might.
And when I had Big Steve on this channel talking before the Community Shield, what did he say? The season starts next week and not this week.
Big up Big Steve, man.
Yeah.
Proper man who knows what he's talking about.
Yeah. And we probably needed a striker in the summer. In fact,
no, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Like this is my issue. When people rating the window 8, 9 out of 10, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Why?
Exactly what I said.
Why?
Seriously, we still needed a bunch
It was
of
a
positions.
6.
It was an average 6, no more than that.
I think we all gave it the same rating in the end, you know. I think
if we did not sign Declan Rice,
it would have been worse if we hadn't signed him.
Yeah, I mean, the transfer window would have been a 2 or a 3.
Yeah.
And
we nearly lost him. And
we would be lower down in the table. Because he scored some crucial goals for us.
We nearly lost Rice in the summer because Edu was faffing around, but fair play, he pulled it off in the end. But look what it took for him to do that. For Man City to come in and try and do that before that. When you should have closed that.
I've had more trust in Edu over the last couple of years than Arteta. Because it seems like Edu's saying to Arteta in the background, right, this is what we have. That, you could, want in the summer or January, whatever. But Arteta's like, no. I'm going to turn around and go for a goalkeeper. I want a midfielder. It's like,
well, if we needed to sign a midfielder, sign a replacement for Partey because you just know he's not going to stay fit.
We haven't had a replacement for Partey.
Why didn't you sign Anand? Why didn't you sign Zubimendi? Why didn't you sign Douglas Luiz if you wanted him?
I want Onana this January.
I really want
to sign him this January, man. I think it'd be a great sign.
I want Douglas Luiz. I'll take it.
I take them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take Onana this January.
Of course, man.
I would. Yeah. At least he'll give Rice more freedom to go further.
Him alongside Declan Rice.
Yes.
I think we're
the thing is, this is another reason why I do question the manager. Jorginho yesterday, I thought was superb. One of our best players. Why has he not been starting the last couple of weeks? At least you've got some balance in midfield there, and it allows Declan Rice to move forward and create space for others. But no, we're just going to persist with Kai Havertz in the 8 role.
He even put Trossard there for a few games as well, didn't he? Like it's not his position.
Yeah.
So how's that Trossard's position? Like what?
Well, he says he wants to trust in his bench when he's not even plays in the right position. Kivior's not a left back.
It's crazy, man.
Right, Ben White was a centre half before he got converted to that right back position. Remember that? He was a centre half, but because we had Saliba, we had to shift him over as a right back. And this season, he's starting to get exposed. And whether he's playing with an injury or not, then why are they playing 90 minutes every week?
These are the questions he's got to ask.
I don't understand.
Why on earth did he play in that meaningless game?
As well.
Why on earth did he play in that meaningless game against PSV when he meant absolutely nothing regardless of the result? Why on earth?
Yeah. Players they let go of as well. Pepe. What's that all about?
We should have kept Pepe, bro.
Yeah.
We should have kept him.
100%.
If Anthony can get in that Man United team, then Pepe can surely provide
There
competition
you
for
go.
Saka.
There you go.
Right?
No,
Tierney
there's
as
some
well.
players. Yeah, Tierney, exactly, bro.
It's not rocket
Kieran
science.
Tierney.
But he
Like-
said, nah. I want to stay over there in Spain. And I don't blame him.
I don't blame the
He
guy.
wants to play under
Yeah,
Arteta
because
right
he
now.
knows if he comes back, he's not going to get played.
No,
Yeah.
Of course
exactly.
he's going to say that.
And let's be honest, when Zinchenko's fully fit, he's going to be straight back onto the bench.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't blame
He
him.
knows he's not going to play.
But if
why
I was
he's gonna be
you,
there.
I would not want to play under Arteta right now.
No, I wouldn't.
Because I know what's going to happen.
Mm.
Winery's the same age as me. And Josh, to be fair.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And if we get called up for the Arsenal squad, what's going to happen? We're going to be either released because we're shit, or B, we're going to be sat on the bench. And to be fair, we could do with you because you're a fullback, aren't you?
Come on, yeah, mate, I'm a left back as well. Come on.
Do with some of the
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely. You could do for some of the players in my under-13s team because they can actually score goals and defend properly and knows what it takes to win. You could do with some
So
of
we
them.
can do you as a manager, mate, if you want.
Oh yeah, please.
Do with some of our players. In
I know who your
under-13s.
first
I
signing
just
would
have
be.
some loyalty
I know
about
your
you.
Seb. If you was manager, I know exactly who you get back. Leno in goal.
Yes.
That would be your first signing.
One of
Then-
them, yeah.
And then you'll sign.
captains of that bench.
And then you'll sign that Benfica left back.
Yeah.
Leverkusen.
Yeah,
Mario, yeah.
yeah. Romano, yeah. Look at him now, best left back in the world.
In fact,
yeah.
you would probably sign 11 Lenos.
11 Lenos.
Certainly sign a striker.
Who else would you really want in this Arsenal team?
Oh, we need those. We need a striker. We need a winger. I'll sign Pedro Neto. Take him.
Oh yeah, Pedro Neto.
Love
I'll take that
Neto.
back Yoko guy from PSV as a backup for Saka.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I think
I thought he really
so.
impressed me.
Zubimendi. I'll get him in. Zubimendi in.
it's only because of his skill set people rate him. But when you look at his
that's
stats,
Yoko.
he's not been that good.
No, but he's rapid as well, to be fair.
However, I'm going to tell you yesterday.
I'm
in
gonna
my
Yeah.
match- I'm
Back
going
up
to tell
as
you
well,
this. Yesterday in my match, I did an
Yeah.
art test. I got told off by the ref for stepping out my technical area.
Yeah, I
did
mean,
him
look.
Sorry?
No, carry on.
I did what he did yesterday. That reminded me. It was quite funny. I was just reminded me of that.
No, but we need so many positions, man. And I don't know
What
how
about
we add this.
Dybala?
Can he score goals?
13 mil. What is it 13 mil he's worth now?
Yeah.
I wouldn't
To be
use him as
honest with
Saka
you,
cover.
well, it wouldn't be a bad idea, but to be honest with
Yeah.
you,
Lucas
Yeah.
Spinazzola is so injury prone,
not been-
man.
he's not been the same player.
Spinazzola was injury
Yeah.
prone.
He's not been the
Well,
same.
we've already got
but
a
he's so
fullback.
injury prone, man.
So injury prone.
So injury prone.
Yeah, exactly.
exactly.
He was our pre-season top scorer. But
plus-
no.
And plus, remember when at the start of the
Every
season,
bad game.
remember at the start of the season when we were playing Partey at right back and all that? He never did that in pre-season.
Yeah,
And that was a perfect time to experiment.
not in the league.
But he waits to
my
the league and then does it.
But we have a fabulous bench. That's
Okay.
what people have told
Bench
me.
is fixed, apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have a
Look,
brilliant
guys.
bench of talent of shit. Talent that have been leeching onto this club for years and earning huge wages. Players like El Neni and Cedric. Oh, do me a favour.
It's an absolute joke, man. It really is. Look, guys, I'm gonna have to bounce. I'm gonna have to wrap this up. Big up both of you coming on as always. Really appreciate it. And yeah, obviously we've got 2 weeks now till we return against Crystal Palace at the
thank
Emirates.
God.
Big pressure on that game, man. Big pressure on that game. We don't know how they'll set up as well, but we'll talk more on that near to the time. It's all about the signings now and the business we do. in the window for me. Let's just hope Edu, he gets. I mean, we saw the Onana news today. Please get the guy in. I'll take Onana. Get him in the midfield, and of course a striker. I don't care who it is, a goal scorer. That's all we need, man.
Get someone that could put the ball in the back of the net.
Facts, absolute facts.
That's all.
On the face.
Even if it's a loan to the end of the season, fine, do it.
Yeah,
just do it.
And you know what? And you may call me crazy. Go and get Benzema on loan for 6 months.
Yeah, why not?
Well, I'll take him.
Yeah, why
Go
not?
and get him.
Benzema, come on.
I do it. He'll definitely guarantee you goals. He knows exactly where it takes.
A loan deal.
And his Premier League, Champions League pedigree. I remember when we were linked with him.
Yeah,
in 2015
as well.
Yeah, so we've been linked with him before. So why not? Oh, but he's only 36. At least he knows where the back of the net is.
Look at what Cavani did at Man United when he was that age. He was banging them in.
Yeah.
Banging them in and changed their season around.
I mean, he's still bagged 9 goals and 5 assists, to be fair to him.
Yeah, exactly. Look, Seb, you got any articles? I know you did one of those today. You did one yesterday. But you got any new ones coming up?
Yeah, I'm going to be writing about the exact same thing because I'm sorry, this ain't good enough.
Yeah,
the truth hurts, and I'm just going to do it. This is a pretty big problem now. I write in a different way compared to yesterday, to last week. But yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, big up to you, Seb, as always, man. Rory, you got anything planned for your channel? Any content coming up?
I might do. I don't think whether I'm going to upload tomorrow because my voice is killing me because I'm that annoyed. And you've got people on Twitter saying it's all fucking okay. And, you're toxic and negative. Like, just do me a favour. I cannot be arsed.
What do you want us to say?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Expect us to sit here and lie?
Yeah, we love losing games. This manager is outstanding. Jorginho is unreal squad depth. Havertz, 60 million.
You need to trust the process. Oh, please. If you don't back this guy, then you're not a proper fan. Oh, don't worry. He'll come good. We need to finish the process.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Oh, Rome wasn't built in a day. Oh, in phase 4. Please.
Honestly,
you could do better if you got rid of him today. Oh, we'll go back to Man United and Chelsea level. And then yourselves will only be to blame. Oh, stop comparing us to Real Madrid. Oh, stop comparing us to Bayern Munich. Completely different league. Oh, it doesn't matter what we do this season. Look, next season we'll win trophies.
Yes, go on, Seb. Quick then, bro. Absolutely.
We can't do anything. Oh, excuse after excuse.
Exactly, Seb.
Maybe. But yeah, there may be a video coming out this weekend. Obviously, hopefully the weather is okay. And I'm not stranded in snow and shit, or else I'm not going to be happy. But I'm hearing that it's dry, so it should be okay for me to film videos. And also, I don't know if you watched the video I uploaded yesterday, but
the
at
MLS
the end of the video, I included a cheeky trailer. Have you watched it?
Yeah, the MLS penalties, the one you did yesterday.
Yeah. I put at the end that there could be a surprise video coming soon.
Go and check it out, guys. You haven't already. Go and give it a watch.
I've been waiting to do for so long, and I feel like this is the right time to do it. So, yeah, that's about it, really. We haven't really got the video idea in plan yet, but it should be sorted in a couple of days. And I've got college on Wednesday. I mean, since we've broken up from college, we've ended up losing games. So maybe that's the only hope I've got. Me going back to college and then at the weekend.
Roy, what happened to the watch long curse, man? Like every time you came on my watch longs, we would always win.
I don't know. I really don't know.
right, listen, real talk. Yeah,
Unreal.
this club needs to fix up. Yeah, we've got 2 weeks now. Please.
Do we
Like
see?
I
Man.
said,
Do we
over
seven the
Dubai.
watch along?
Training hard only, nothing else.
Yeah,
No
food,
dogs, Seb. No dogs.
nothing else.
bro. Like,
Oh,
I really want to know what this manager has learned over the last 2 games. What has he been working on
Not a lot.
to learn from those last 2 games?
oh,
We're just
this
doing the
man.
same things week in, week out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah.
and also he said in one of the interviews after the game, "Oh, what do you want us to do? Sign a striker. That's what we want to do." Flipping hell!
Win some trophies.
Easiest solution. Is that too much to ask?
Facts, man. Absolute facts. Look, guys, take care, everyone. Appreciate everyone tuning in. And we're back tomorrow, obviously. Transfer daily, as always. And yeah, we're out of here, people. Thanks for tuning in both streams today. Legends, as always. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers, guys.